The next job is to come up with the marketing, and John Brennan has spent the morning sampling what's on offer.
How far back do you stand?
Well, hey.
See that now?
After years in the wilderness, Glenribbeen is about to get a 5-star promotional facelift.
I can see what Francis meant about here. There certainly is an awful lot going on, but behind it all there's a real honesty to the place, which I think from a marketing point of view has to be captured and portrayed, and that really is the crucial thing for me today.
The problem is, in a bid to get guests, Peter wants to advertise everything.
That's a poster I've got for the archery school now. Some of the local pedantics pointed out there's no 2 A's in magic.
I'd say this doesn't do you justice. West Waterford, you're better than West Waterford. I get a sneaking suspicion that we need to focus an awful lot more on the marketing and the portrayal of exactly what you're achieving.
Can we avoid the word focus? I've heard a lot of it from your brother already, and it's been focus this and focus that. It's become a serious F word around here. When are you going to focus? I'll focus you in a minute.
That's good for you. We cannot get out to the market with all these different stories. So we need an umbrella to pull it all together. So it will be important that the name that we would come up with would portray exactly what you're about.
Well, that's why I was thinking in terms of Glenribbeen Eco Lodge.
Rather than B&B.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Inserting eco into the name Glenribbeen Lodge is a great start. Now all they need is a strapline that will entice people to come. Simple.
Come stay with us and bathe in the heat of the sun because of the solar.
Yes.
I'm just not sure everybody would get that.
That would sound to me like Mauritius.
Pain-free ecotourism.com.
Right. No, we'll get to know in a minute.
Okay.
Live the eco experience.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, I still like that one. Spore is a trail.
You can't choose Irish now.
Why not?
Sorry, no, because you're going for an international market. They won't understand it. But a holiday with no footprint? Not quite right yet, no?
Almost. This is a bit long-winded. Living the eco experience without leaving a footprint.
Yeah. Exactly. That's it. Thump. We need to get it down. But that's the essence of it.
A holiday experience. A holiday experience without the footprint.
Yeah. No. You say it all.
I think that's great. I do know, yeah. I wonder, is there a future for me in marketing?
Could well be.
As well as marketing, the O'Connors still need to work on the product. Ian Wasson is back to keep Peter moving on the paperwork that will prove he is reducing his carbon footprint.
Oh yeah, it's one of the few that's open at all.
But the holiday experience is proving more difficult to nail. Francis will return next week to check on progress. And he'll be happy about the new sign. But the round tower is still a ruin, and the new hole is getting older and bigger by the day.
Pity Francis isn't here. Go on, focus on that. It's a hit and miss job. Either we hit the sewage or we don't. Stuff is going down, blocking it and flooding my basement. This hopefully should solve the problem, and maybe I might even get enough gas coming off it that I could run a little light.
With news of the sewage problems, Francis has rushed back to make sure they are still on track. Today, he also wants to help organise the new website.
Congrats to the sign, I did notice that. I'm a little bit disappointed about my tower. I don't see any height increase there.
That's the height it's going to be, but it has to be topped.
Right. Listen, did I see a bigger hole?
Yes.
Oh, come on, tell us all about it.
That's about 3 metres deep. But the sewage problems are now sorted.
Yes. Now listen, you know the season is starting. On top of us, actually, all right?
Well, we've actually got guests tonight and tomorrow.
We have website people, right?
Yes.
So we need to get this filled in, we need to talk to the website people, and we need to get on with it. Come on.
Yeah.
Peter has got a web company to come and take pictures of Elsa's rooms.
Yeah, should we get a nice view of this section?
Using special equipment, they will be able to give a complete 360-degree tour of various rooms. But Francis wants to make sure the website doesn't miss the point.
Might have rooms all over the place and not get the the sporting things like archery, the fishing. We have the eco thing, Peter. We need to get that up on the website and need to get it photographed in whatever respect we can do that.
I'm very keen on that.
And then from a marketing point of view, I can't stress to you, Peter, how important that is, that we get the website right. Because it's your first impression. You know, people are sitting at home, they're looking at a website here, they're looking at a website in Kilrush or wherever it might be. So there's loads of choices. So we need to get that as action-packed as possible.
Francis wants Peter's website to be full of images that encourage people to come.
It's something.
Peter, can I stop you for a minute now? Sorry, and it's a lovely lesson and everything else, but we have a cameraman waiting to take shots for our website.
Right.
We're paying him by the minute, probably. I don't know what we're paying him by. But we need to just get the shots. So will you pose there exactly what's needed? Because we need to get that shot done and get on to the next move.
Right. So.
And you come back another day for a really good lesson.
Okay. Right.
Of course, a focused website can only go so far. With sewage problems and piles of stones, Francis is worried they won't be ready for the season.
Lovely.
We need to prioritise. We've got to get our website up and running. We've got to get the hole filled in, absolutely. And we need to generally tidy up.
We'll be up and running by the June bank holiday weekend.
Right. Now, Els, do you hear that? So I'm relying on you to keep the pressure on Peter to reach that date, because sometimes I feel that our Peter wanders off and does other things, all right?
What?
Yeah.
That's
wanders
the
off.
problem.
That's the problem. Oh, yeah. But
June the 1st is just 2 weeks away, and Els is not sharing Peter's confidence.
Hopefully it looks good, you know, that's my fear, because still looks like a building place at the moment. And
Yeah, but I'm not looking at the short term.
With a long-term view in mind, Ian Wasson is back to drag Peter towards qualifying for an EU Flower Award. There's still a mountain of paperwork to complete, but he has got good news.
So have you actually added up the points yet?
Yeah, we've added them up, and basically you need 17.5 points, and so far you're on 28. So you've done far in excess of what actually needs to be achieved to actually.
The next stage is to get all the forms off and the official auditors in. Getting the award could be just a couple of months away. Back in Kenmare, the Brennans are hopeful that the new marketing will start bringing in the guests.
what's that strapline again, John?
Glenribbeen Eco Lodge, a holiday experience without the footprint, which took an awful lot of footprints to get to, let me tell you, because it didn't come out too easily, but we got there in the end. And I think Peter's quite enthusiastic about it because it encapsulates everything he's about.
The focus now has to be on making sure the B&B is ready. And Francis is still worried about the state of the garden.
But if I go back and the tower is built and the hole is filled, I'll feel that we have spent 3 good months working with them.
Yes, yeah.
The summer is now just a week away and the push is on to get everything just right.
White grape lard.
With Francis arriving next week, the question is, will everything be ready?
Every pot has a lid. Yeah.
The summer has begun, the flowers are out, and Francis is back to see if the once struggling Glenribbeen is ready for its most successful season yet.
Now, oh, you've done a good bit of work here, I see. You've got nice new linen. Do you know, it's better than the white, actually, because it's a bit softer. You know, because your walls are white.
I love it. Yeah, I love this colour.
The clean but stark look of the old white rooms have been replaced by a warmer, cosier feel. And Elsa's little touches are still in evidence.
Have you good bookings in June and July?
I have several bookings, since the new website, so...
Yes. Yeah, good stuff. OK, we'll go on and have a look around elsewhere. Yes, great. It looks very nice, I have to say. You're pleased with it?
I'm very pleased. The visitors...
The new guests have also been complimentary about what they have found here.
A home away from home.
Oh,
marvellous.
Yeah, they loved it here.
Yeah, they enjoyed
and
it.
they come back.
That's what you want, Els, repeat business.
Getting the guests to enjoy their stay was never a problem, but with the new website, getting them to come has also become easier.
Now, I must say your homepage is terrific, and you have a loop with activities.
Looped on fishing, archery,
and the organic vegetables.
Organic vegetables. And
I see in the bedrooms, Els has these in the bedrooms.
Yes.
So I think that's excellent, and it carries through the strapline, the holiday experience without the footprint. So they both connect.
Yeah.
You know, the unique selling position for here is the eco.
Yes.
And I think we've actually found it now.
Peter has also worked hard in the garden. There's been a general clean-up and the hole is filled and waiting for tarmac. But what about the round tower? Is it finished?
It's nearly finished, but I have a wee job for you. I've saved the final few stones.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, and it'll be the last thing
Get
I'd
your
be.
hands, get
I'm not
hands on
I'm not
here.
the building type, those that know me, I can tell you. But we'll have a go anyway.
Your jacket, please, sir.
It's all action here now. Have you a place to hang it?
Oh, yeah.
Peter finished several jobs I loved.
Keep this nice side out.
In, out.
Yeah, no, the other way around. You got it right
In.
first.
Yeah, he needed Francis for that.
Like a hole in the head of me.
So I'm pleased.
Now, do you like the smooth side in?
No, I think we'll...
A few months ago, Els was thinking about giving up the B&B. But after all this work, will this still be her last season?
We're finished.
Yeah, last year I was in a state that I wanted to sell the house. I didn't like it anymore. And I feel different now.
Now, I'd have to take my leave. I'm on my way, all right? So, thank you very much. And I hope you have a good season.
Yes, we
Hopefully.
too.
And thanks, Peter. And if everybody had your heart in Ireland, we'd have the greenest country in the world.
The Glenribbeen Eco Lodge has had a 5-star shake-up, and even Peter admits a little bit of focus is no bad thing.
Okay,
Thank you
thanks
very
again.
much.
Bye.
Bye,
Thanks.
Francis.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The push, I agree, was needed. Let's get on with the job now. You know, like we've built something here. Now let's get on with it. It's new beginnings and it's a new start. And too small is land over. A good start is half the job. Ronnie, will you miss him?
Despite the downturn and the weather, Glenribbeen has had a busy summer and bookings are up by 20% on last year. There is still some paperwork to complete, but they are hopeful they will have an EU Flower Award by next year. And the round tower is finally in the process of getting its thatched roof.